Welcome one and welcome all to the stage where many a piece will fall, the board of chess, a game of strategy. So many have played, it has become legacy. The story that you are about to see stars each and every essential chess piece, and so before we set the mood, let us explain the role of each and their permitted moves. For both sides, light and dark, the pieces are the same. See now how they are stationed at the start of each and every game. The pawns patrol and protect the front, though lowest is their rank. When the game begins, they only move at the slow speed of a tank. Forward and only forward, one square ahead is all that they may move. Until, of course, an enemy stands across from them diagonally, then they are due. Their fatal strikes that can remove any piece within their sight. And if they should reach end of the board, great is their might, to ascend in rank to a rank higher in station, and strength within this maze. And now let us adjust our focus and our gaze, for behind the edges of the pawns stand firm the noble rooks. They appear as plain towers, but be not deceived by their looks. For when the path is clear, beside or ahead of them, they may move as many squares as they wish, to kill or to defend. Standing beside the rooks, we find two stallions firm and strong. These are the knights of the army, to which they belong. The knights may move as an uppercase L, or one sideways, reverse, or even upside down. Beside them stand other figures that bear their own crowns, but not those of regal office nor a military cap. Instead, these are men of the cloth that may move and may snap. Across the board and into the enemy's realm they may go, but always and only diagonally may their patterns of movement show. And now we come to each army's queen. No mere consort though she may appear, this dangerous assassin will often vanish from sight, then reappear. For every move of each piece she may integrate, except for the movement of the knight which is below her grace. And lastly, we see the glorious king, whose death will seal the fate as to which army and player has won this absurd, epic, confusing, yet vital race. Of predicting moves and reading patterns the king may partake, but only in one step at a time, in any direction may he make. There are of course some exceptions, extra rules, theories, and recollections, that could be listed in this prelude, but rather I must and can only allude to what the writer has in store for you. A concept wild, untamed, epic and bold, a story that has yet to be told. Of acts, I'm sure, brave, noble, and adventurous, that will do more than merely entertain us, but inspire us, move us, even to tears, and overwhelm our hearts, minds, and ears. Of an epic unmatched in its stakes, that which comes into being when one creates. A scenario absent of human control, made possible by being bold, in making each piece have a mind of its own, the gift of thought, speech, and even tone. I end my words and demand your attention to Avi L. Penn's chain of command. Was that what you were looking for?
Cut.
Hello? You said you wanted to meet? Oh, I swear to God, if this is a setup.
No, white flag, I swear.
Well, then what's the freaking problem? You said...
Will you keep your voice down? They'll hear us.
No, they won't. I triple-checked the perimeter. Screw this, I'm going back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm here. I wanted to meet. It's all legit. Scout's honor.
Well, it better be, but I don't know what good this'll do. You do realize I'm a pawn, right?
I know, I get it, but this is pawn-to-pawn only clearance level intel.
What the hell? I've never heard of pawn-to-pawn intel.
We invented it.
Who exactly is we?
The pawns on my team.
Wait a second. They know about this?
Yes, I just told you we came up with this together. It was a group effort.
All the pawns on your team. You're serious?
Yes, of course I'm serious. You really think I'd risk my ass like this if I wasn't serious?
Okay, alright. I just didn't think you guys would do something so bold like this.
You mean to tell me that the pawns on your team never even considered this?
Well, I mean, there have been some union grievances.
Union? What the f***? Command lets you guys have a union?
Sure, why? You don't?
No, I can't believe this. Next you're gonna be telling me that you guys get medical and base salary.
Well, our pay kind of mostly goes to union fees.
Oh, you see, this is the kind of crap that's pissing me off.
Okay, chill out. Let's just get back on track. Tell me why you wanted to meet.
Okay, so here's the deal. You don't want to be here, I don't want to be here. None of the pawns want to be here, right?
Right, I guess.
So we figured there's a way for us to get out of this with minimum casualties.
And how exactly do you plan to do that? And what do you mean minimum casualties?
A change in leadership.
You're shitting me. That's your genius plan.
No, hear me out. We've got pawns listening in on every level of the chain of command on our team, and you'll never guess what one of our guys just found out.
What?
I'm gonna f***ing kill you! Bring it on, ass. What's up? Calm down. Control your man. Control yours. Calm the f*** down, both of you. Cease fire, for God's sake. You wanna see fire? I'll give you fire. What's up? I'm gonna flatten your goddamn skull. That's enough. Cease engagement. That's an order. What the fuck? You can't give me orders. We're the same rank. I can now. You are emotionally compromised. You hear that, bitch? You're emotional right now. What, you on your period? That's it. I'm gonna shut up, all of you. Take 5. Right now, where I alert command and the pawns.
What the hell? Are you done, soldier? Are you done? Are you ready to grow up and do your duty?
I'm not the problem. He is the problem.
That son of a bitch knows everything. But we have intel on him too, and this will only work if you calm down and we do this as a negotiation. But nothing. It's both your faults we're in this situation to begin with. It's not that simple. Not simple. Interesting. You know what is simple? Our directive is simple. Obey the king, honor the queen, not betray the king and the queen. I cannot believe I'm having this conversation with them. With you, even. I mean, what in the hell were you thinking?
The queen summoned me, and she asked me to do my duty, and I did it.
You and that idiot really are cut from the same cloth.
It's not my fault that both queens were passing notes to each other.
And sharing lovers, apparently.
The lights were off, I swear. Every time the lights were off when the queen summoned me. I swear, I didn't know.
You shouldn't have started it with her to begin with.
What was I supposed to do, refuse?
That's exactly what you were supposed to do. Honor, duty, death before dishonor, our vows as knights, any of this ringing a bell?
Do you think I know that? But it's not that simple when you face, this kind of situation.
Are you cool? I'm cool. Alright, now let's get this resolved. What's wrong? I only got 2 words in before you all started fighting. Just remind me what happened the last time you were summoned.
Does your grace want me to massage your back?
No. I hate cuddling after sex.
Wait a minute, who the are you?
Oh, man. And that same thing happened to that asshole that night, too. Look! We have to figure this out. We have to work with them to keep this off the radar. And the thing that you have to do that will help diffuse this situation is to shut the up and let me do the talking. So, do we have an accord? As long as Loverboy there stays away from my queen.
You know what?
Shut up! We do. No more interacting with our queens. This all never happened. Oh, yes, it did. Anything you'd like to say?
Sorry for losing my temper.
This mother. I accept your apology. And I'm sorry. What in the oh, me.
You have got to be kidding me. I am too old for this.
Do you realize how many regulations we all are breaking by covering this up? Doesn't matter, gentlemen. By virtue of rank, you have to follow our orders. I honestly wish you just hadn't told us. Sleeping with the queen. Both queens as well. Now look, we just gave you the story and that's enough. You have to understand that we have to work with the darks in this one or we are all going to be. So if anyone asks, what did you see or hear on patrol this evening?
Your superior just asked you a question, soldiers.
Nothing, sir. You have your orders, now what do you say? What the do you say?
Sir, yes, sir.
Dismissed. Dismissed. There are no words?
I know, right?
Okay, so let me make sure I got this straight. One of our knights was entertaining our queen. One of your knights was doing the same. And the queen's
swap, basically.
Wow. And the rooks overheard them and agreed to keep quiet.
The chain of command doesn't give them much choice. I mean, besides, they're the most responsible for keeping everybody in line, right? So how's that going to look on them if they go talking to the bishops, or worse, the kings?
I don't know. If it's all being kept secret, I mean, what have we got to prove to high command? I mean, it's your guys' word against theirs, so how's it supposed to help us?
Well, first, I didn't know either, until I was assigned to assist with chapel yesterday.
In nomine Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Make sure my Cosmo is waiting for after confession.
Yes, Father.
Thank you, my son. Once that's done, you're dismissed. I thought we heard enough confessions already. I thought so too, but one of the damn knights has something weighing his soul down, apparently. Ah, the knights. It's like God never put a brain in their heads. I know, but it's part of the gig. Well, I'll join you for that Cosmo when you're done. Alright, let's get this over with.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Go on, my son.
It is... well...
My son, I don't have all day here.
It's a delicate matter, Father.
Sin often is, but we have preparations and final matters to attend to for the upcoming battle. So I would say that whatever sin it might be is probably less important than keeping your bishop from consulting with our king, wouldn't you say?
God, I wonder if being a schmuck is on the requirement list to get into seminary.
You're right, Father, you're right. Forgive me, I'm a man of passion and duty and conviction. But in my sins, too.
Look, Knight, I recognize your voice. You're always the one who comes to confession far more than he actually needs to. Can we just please wrap this up? Just tell me what you did, trust our confidentiality, and I'll give you one Hail Mary to call it even. How's that sound?
Well, Father, I slept with the Queen. With both queens.
What in the holy name of did you just say? You just scared the hell out of me. Oh, and by the way, the pawn assigned to you today is terrible. I'm still waiting for him to show up with my Cosmo. Oh, forget the pawn and forget the cosmos. You will not believe what I just heard in confession. Oh, blessed mother, I can't believe this. Finally, we have an opportunity to get rid of both of those bitches. Yeah, but the question is how. I mean, according to you, both sets of rooks know, so who's to say they haven't gone to confession too and spilled the beans? Already taken care of. I sent all the intel via DM over to the bishops on the other side. And since when do you hang out with the dark bishops without telling me? I know they make a mean whiskey sour, you selfish bastard. Well, for starters, your inability to stay on point doesn't make it easy for you to be around. Excuse me? And secondly, I only just friended them, so we've only been talking for the past few days. I cannot believe you left me out until now. Will you please shut up and pay attention? The point is, it confirms suspicions they already had about their queen leaving camp to go to girls' night out. And how many girls do you see on the board when we're all assembled, Oh. The dark bishops are already talking with their king. Which just leaves us to talk to ours. Exactly. Okay, hold on, wait a minute.
What?
If the bishops already told or are gonna tell their kings, and the rooks already know what happened and are keeping quiet, for now, and the knights are talking, then what's the point of all this intel? I mean, how are we supposed to use it so we can escape the game alive? Everybody's got an agenda now, and yeah, we're just the ones following orders. It's a cluster, yeah, but, I mean, what are we supposed to do about it?
2 words, my friend. Common interest. So, a lot of talking has been going around.
Yes, indeed.
A great lack of respect.
A lot of people gossiping, keeping secrets.
With respect, your grace, as members of the clergy, we do share some common responsibilities.
Your responsibility is to your king.
God appointed us. You may be God's ministers on earth, but you still answer to us.
Chain of command, damn you! Chain of command!
With respect, my lieges, we thought it best to verify our intel.
Don't bullshit us. You wanted to use these these incidents to push your queens aside, further your position. Did you really think I was born yesterday?
Quite right.
Fortunately, there are more loyal subjects who felt the integrity to report this mess to us before you 4 decided to open your mouths.
Thank you, Your Grace. With humility, Your Graces, the rooks still agreed to the initial cover-up with the knights. And with respect to your eminences, we changed our minds due to our duty to our kings. Their authority outranks our obeying orders of knights or bishops, and we did not engage in any DMs or socializing with the other side.
I would be very careful about how you speak to us. We reserve the right to excommunicate any who question our authority.
Enough! Nobody is excommunicating anyone.
All of you, take a step back. I would speak privately with His Majesty.
Move your asses!
Wow, this is fun.
I don't like it any more than you do.
I suppose we should be grateful.
With our rooks, for now. Can't trust anybody these days.
Ain't that the truth?
Unfortunately, we can't do a full house cleaning. Chain of command must be maintained.
I know. I mean, could you imagine promoting the pawns?
I'd sooner demote myself.
Still, at least they didn't cause this mess.
No, but they will help us to clean it up. They don't have a choice.
Or the intelligence to determine otherwise.
Psst. How much longer?
Shh! No talking, soldier!
Any minute now, right?
Be quiet! For the love of Christ, keep your man quiet!
It's a shame we have to be enemies. I mean, we have so much in common.
Those underneath will never understand the pressure of those above.
Quite right, I know. I mean, their stupidity is undeniable.
The plebs, wild sheep to be herded.
And women.
Ungrateful bitches.
Who think they're a lot smarter than they actually are.
I suppose we should be grateful for the loyalty we do have, though.
Yeah, but my God, the bishops are presumptuous. Men of God, my ass. Greedy, creepy, drunk, chain-smoking assholes, more like.
At least they're predictable. But I cannot believe the gall of those Neanderthals we call our knights. Honestly, I'm looking for new recruits. And a way to end my marriage. Long dead is whatever desire I once felt for that whore. My sentiments exactly. And, thanks to the rooks, we have what we need to proceed on that front. Psst! Silence in the ranks! What in the It's so important back there. Noble rooks, brave pawns, it pleases us to inform our subjects that today will not be a day of battle. Rather, today will be a day of justice. Pawns off board, present your prisoners. Pawns off board, present your prisoners. Advance with your prisoners.
Your Grace, darling, what is this?
I'm so glad you asked, my love. Perhaps our holy bishops would care to explain.
Well, it has come to our attention that our noble liege lords consorts,
Louder, damn it!
that our queen consorts have been guilty of the sin of consortium with members of both our army's knights.
They were said in confidence during confession. What? Oh my God, you stupid son of a...
Excuse me. You actually have the gall to accuse me.
Silence!
Marion, I swear to God.
Do not call me by that name.
Oh yeah, like King Leslie II is so much more manly.
It is my middle and regal name. And my forebearer was named Leslie. Pawns, execute your knights.
Mercy, my king!
And that is just the starter.
Your execution will be much more painful. Well, for once, it seems we have left our beloved queen speechless.
Okay, can somebody explain what the hell is going on here? Kill the rooks! Straight kill! No more of this diagonal shit.
Holy Fathers, any last words?
But you can't!
We're men of God!
Oh, that's right, men of the cloth who break the privacy of confession. You would see us both dead.
Almighty kings, please do something. And what exactly do you expect us to do when our own fucking pawns are holding us all fucking hostage?
I think we've heard enough from the clergy. Execute the bishops. Like now.
All right. You made your point.
Troops.
Now wait a minute. Don't you dare do it. Hold on. You pledged fealty to me.
I'm sorry, darling, but your rule has been a cluster, and those on the bottom always suffer more.
A promotion for the man who kills the queen. I must ask, why? It's simple, really. You're both assholes. You treacherous, all of you disloyal little
Execute the kings. Oh, now this is the life. You said it, girlfriend.
Alrighty, fellas, who's ready for a game of beach soccer?
Yeah, come on, guys. We're the new captains. Huddle up.
I don't remember voting you team captain.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh dear, trouble is starting already. Men. So unevolved. So what are your plans, darling? A retirement hon. All courtesy of our loyal pawns. I have to hand it to them. It was surprisingly quite bright of them to share their intel with us and choose us as their new leaders. Excellent work, gentlemen.
Of course, your graces.
And might I add, your grace has an excellent strategy for game day.
God save the queens! Death to the kings!
Lovely moment, I won't lie. Bound as allies, as equals. And now look at them. Oh, well, I hear the checkers are more self-controlled and quite gymnastic. Are you sure you gave all the pawns the lemonade we made last night? I already told you I did. They chugged it down after they went surfing at high tide. It takes quite a bit, but it will work fast once it kicks in.